Hello everyone. In continuation with the inverse Laplace transform, we'll be dealing here with multiplication by s. So by the end of the session, you'll be able to state the rule of multiplication by s and evaluate the inverse Laplace transform using the multiplication by s. If the Laplace inverse of f of s is f of t and very important step here, that is f of 0 is equals to 0, then Laplace inverse of s into f of s is equals to f dash of t, which is equals to d upon ds L inverse of f of s. That means what is this L inverse of f of s is nothing but f of t. That is the first differentiation of the function of t, right? And this is known as multiplication by s. In general, if I have to go ahead with Laplace inverse of s to the power n f of s is equals to f to the power n t if the differentiation up to n minus 1th power at 0 would be equals to 0. Find the inverse Laplace transform of s upon 2s square minus 1. Now here this s we are keeping it aside just for the formula at the end. Therefore, what is the function is 1 upon 2s square minus 1. So L inverse of f of s is L inverse of this. Now, as I need it here s square, the coefficient of s square as 1, therefore half is coming out. So half is from the denominator, half this 2 would come out, and therefore it is 1 upon s square minus half, which is equals to this 1 by 2 can be written as 1 upon square root of 2 the square, and this is nothing but sine hyperbolic 1 upon square root of 2 t into 1 upon square root of 2, that is 1 by a times sine hyperbolic at, right? And therefore because it's a minus over here, we have got a sine hyperbolic. It's 1 upon square root of just the adjustment, it's square root of 2 will go in the numerator, and the square root of 2 and this 2 would give me 1 upon square root of 2. And this is now the formula we have to differentiate. So now that means what? This is the f of t, and we need to go for f dash of t, right? Because it's a d upon dt. So it is f dash of t. Therefore, L inverse of s upon 2s square minus 1, which is d upon dt of this. Now, d upon dt sine hyperbolic t, or you can say it's a sine hyperbolic, so 1 upon square root of 2 cos hyperbolic t upon square root of 2, because the differentiation of sine hyperbolic is cos hyperbolic, and the differentiation of this t upon square root of 2 in terms of t would give me 1 upon square root of 2, and therefore the final answer would be this 1 upon 2 cos hyperbolic t upon square root of 2, because it's 1 upon square root of 2 and 1 upon square root of 2 will get combined, and I'll get it here half. One more time, it's a s square. So if you'll observe, this is s square. That means I have to take the differentiation of this particular 1 upon f of s, the Laplace inverse of 1 upon s f of s, sorry, Laplace inverse of 1 upon s minus 3 the square, the function 2 times, right? And therefore f of s is 1 upon s minus 3 the square. Therefore it is, now it is s minus 3 the square, because whenever I have got my s, it is been combined with s minus 3, combining with s minus 3. Therefore it is e to the power 3t Laplace inverse of 1 upon s square, and Laplace inverse of 1 upon s square is t. So it is e to the power 3t into t. Therefore by this formula I need to differentiate this e to the power 3t into t 2 times. First is, let us do it for first time. So d upon dt, one is we are differentiating. So differentiation of u into v rule, u into differentiation of v, that is differentiation of 3t, that is 3 into e to the power 3t plus e to the power 3t as it is, into differentiation of this t as 1. Similarly, now just by adjusting the term, that is e to the power 3t is out, 3t plus 1. So now this is the first, this is the second function. Again, first differentiation of the first function, that is 3t plus 1, that is 3 over here, and the second function as it is, that is e to the power 3t, plus first function as it is, that is 3t plus 1, into differentiation of the second, that is 3 into e to the power 3t, and therefore this is what is the final answer as. So 3 into e to the power 3t into 3t plus 2 is the answer for this particular example. So we have done here the 2 times differentiation. Why? Because I have got it here s square. So I have got s square. So suppose we have got a s cube. That means we have to do the differentiation of this 1, 2, 3 times. So that means d by dt of Laplace inverse of f of s. We need to do it for 3 times, right? Okay, now this is the favorite of mine, that is a self-observation or self-assessment slide, and the inverse Laplace transform of 1, 2, 3 functions along with the answers. You have got it here. Just go ahead, the pen and paper, and just solve these examples. Check whether you are really getting this, following this up. If you have any query, please write me in the in the button down in the comment section, so that I can give you the answer for that particular section. Okay, thank you. Happy learning.